So these are the most realistic Quest 3 and 3S games you can play right now. We start this list with Medal of Honor VR, an FPS set in World War II. The game lets you step into the role of an Allied spy that goes on a secret mission across Europe. The game offers a mix of combat, espionage, and crazy objectives that immerse you further into its story, which truly shows the intensity of being on the battlefield or behind enemy lines. If you're afraid of heights, then you need to give the climb a try. In it, you ascend grand peaks, navigate vast caves, climb skyscrapers, and discover hidden shortcuts as you find your path to the top. A total different vibe is Ghost Town, a supernatural puzzle adventure set in 1980s London, where you play as Edith Penrose, a ghost hunter searching for her missing brother. Developed by Fireproof Games, the creators of the Room series, it blends tactile puzzles with a rich narrative, letting you cast the spells, interact with spirits, and explore eerie locations. The game emphasizes suspense and mystery over outright horror, offering a 5-hour experience filled with amazing storytelling and clever puzzles. One that totally doesn't is Alien: Rogue Incursion, a solo horror title that throws you into the boots of a colonial marine that is on a mysterious and dangerous rescue mission taking place inside a spooky research facility. The xenomorphs you face are using the environment to attack and appear from anywhere, so playing in VR will test your nerves and skills as you feel the terror of facing off against multiple aliens. You have been warned. Another great looking game is Red Matter 2, also set in orbit. You get transported to the far reaches of space where a beautifully crafted puzzle adventure unfolds itself, in which you uncover the secrets of red matter, leaving you with mind-bending puzzles, stealth, and a serious amount of platforming. Going back to Earth, real VR fishing is a super chill experience that you and your friends can play anytime. You get to explore stunningly realistic environments, giving you the opportunity to catch over 150 fish species. Whether you're a seasoned angler or a beginner, enjoy the peaceful ambience and improve your skills over time. One of the most lengthy titles in this list must be Asgard's Wrath 2, a massive action RPG where you play as a Norse god chasing Loki across mythological realms, including ancient Egypt. You'll possess mortal heroes, each with unique abilities to battle monsters, solve puzzles, and explore vast open worlds. The game offers over 60 hours of gameplay, featuring deep combat mechanics and immersive storytelling. Hubris, on the other hand, is a sci-fi adventure that throws you into the boots of a rookie space agent training under the order of objectivity. You're dropped onto a terraforming alien planet to track down a missing operative, which means a lot of swimming, climbing, shooting, and crafting your way through some seriously stunning environments. The visuals are a major highlight. Think sleek, cinematic landscapes that feel like a VR version of Crysis. Gameplay-wise, it mixes solid platforming and combat with some light resource gathering, though the story and enemy variety don't always match the visual polish. If you are into tactical games like Rainbow Six, you may want to consider Breachers. In it, you plan your assault or orchestrate your defense as a team through intense close-quarters combat. While randomized, you play as an enforcer or a revolter, mastering your nifty gadgets, customizing your powerful weaponry, and beat your opponents by making smart moves. A blast from the past is Robo Recall, an over-the-top VR experience that pretty much lets you pile up robots by taking them out in a wild and creative manner. It features visceral gameplay and a satisfying scoring system that will keep you entertained for hours on end. Now let me tell you more about Star Wars Vader Immortal, a cinematic experience with dramatic interactive play, making you step inside a galaxy far, far away to face Darth Vader. Yeah, when you are unexpectedly pulled out of hyperspace, you find yourself uncovering an ancient mystery on his home planet, Mustafar. So without giving too much away, you will enter Vader's fortress, where you will get dragged even deeper into its story. The House of Da Vinci is probably the most hardcore puzzle game you find in this list, that takes you way back in time when you become Da Vinci's apprentice, trying to uncover why he mysteriously vanished. You poke around his crazy workshop, messing with all kinds of mechanical gadgets and secret rooms. There's this cool feature where you use special lenses to see hidden stuff and even watch echoes of the past. Definitely one of those games that's super satisfying when you finally crack a tough puzzle. What's cool too is In Death, another roguelite in which you play with a crossbow or regular one. Since its levels are procedurally generated, no playthrough is the same. Your goal is to rain down arrows against forsaken souls that have taken over the afterlife. And the best part is, it has no save points. Before I show you even more realistic quest games, I would like to highlight the head strap that I'm using to play these games. It's from Robo VR and it's called the S3. It features hot swappable batteries, a cooling fan, and even has a flip-up visor. If you're interested in leveling up your comfort in games, then there is an affiliate link in the description below. Okay, on with the video. A title that seems completely forgotten by now is Phantom Covert Ops. It's like playing Splinter Cell, but in a military kayak, utilizing weapons and equipment to neutralize enemies as quiet as possible. You engage targets lethally or infiltrate unnoticed from the shadows across a full single player that has so much to offer. Let's say you like to traverse demonic dimensions, wield weapons with utter precision, and command forces of telekinesis, you have to check out Hellsweeper. This intense action game offers unique combat variation and a fantastic progression system. This title is a wild one. A VR game that is respected by everyone in the community is Bonelab. If physics are your jam, this is the ultimate experience to jump into. You interact with the world on a total different level, using a lineup of melee and exotic weapons, spicing up the gameplay. The story is a bit wacky, but its sandbox-esque campaign luckily offers enough to keep you engaged. One of my personal favorites is Marvel's Iron Man, which truly makes you live out your inner superhero as you suit up into Iron Man's armor and blast into the skies. You get to customize and upgrade an arsenal of gadgets, hit the afterburners, and feel the rush of flying hundreds of miles an hour. In my books, an absolute must play. This may come as no surprise, but this list would not be complete without Behemoth. In this jaw-dropping experience, you become a warrior that embarks on a quest to end the curse that plagues you and your village. Your only hope is to slay the monstrous behemoths to uncover the truth. A classic in this list is Resident Evil 4, which was fully remastered for VR and has been a huge hit on Quest. You play as Leon Kennedy that has received the task to rescue the president's daughter, who has been kidnapped by a mysterious cult. Wow, if you like a spooky single player with new school gameplay, this is it. Another sick title is Blade and Sorcery. Trust me, it's a medieval fantasy like no other, focusing on melee, ranged and magic combat that fully utilizes an impressive and realistic physics-driven interaction system, similar to that of Bonelab. It's one of the greatest of its kind and a cult classic. Anyways, Saints and Sinners is a survival game unlike any other in the Walking Dead universe. Every challenge you face and decision you make is driven by you. Finding the undead, scavenging through the flooded ruins of New Orleans, and face gut-wrenching choices for you and the other survivors are daily business. So if you like a game like that, then you know what to do. Now what you see right here is a beautifully reimagined version of the classic 90s puzzle game Riven, now fully playable in VR. You'll find yourself navigating through interconnected islands, deciphering cryptic clues and interacting with complex mechanisms. The Quest adaptation enhances the flat screen experience, allowing you to physically engage with levers, buttons and other contraptions, making the puzzles feel more alive. While the game stays true to its challenging roots, some puzzles have been reimagined for VR, offering fresh gameplay even for returning players. When you're a fan of cerebral adventures and don't mind a bit of trial and error, Riven offers a rich and rewarding journey. An absolute stellar game is Metro Awakening, a story-driven adventure that blends vibey exploration, stealth, and combat in the most immersive Metro experience yet. You play as Serdar, a doctor braving the darkness, crippling radiation, and deadly threats of the Metro in the search for his wife and the medication she so desperately needs. As your courage and sanity are pushed to the limit, you must learn to walk the line between life and death. Oh man, this is such a great VR game. Nearing the end of this list, I have to highlight Assassin's Creed Nexus, in which you embody 3 legendary assassins in a full-length action-adventure game that firsthand lets you experience the thrill of parkour, the rush of combat, and the tension of stealth as you become the ultimate killer. A bit more of a safe but still dangerous game is Wanderer: The Fragments of Faith, a time travel experience that lets you hop through history to fix humanity's biggest screw-ups. You'll walk through literally everything, from ancient temples to Tesla's lab and even the moon, all while solving clever puzzles and chit-chatting with your snarky talking watch. The game's been rebuilt for next-gen VR, so you can now swim, climb, zipline, and swing through beautifully detailed worlds. Combat's in there too, but it's a bit clunky. Of course, I can't wrap up this list without Batman Arkham Shadow. This is currently the best VR experience you can have on Quest. So you become Batman, and during the 4th of July, Gotham City is under attack by a new threat. It's up to you to figure out who it is before things escalate. The game is a fantastic blend between stealth, rhythm combat, and puzzling. Plus, its story is one of the most amazing ones there is. So I hope you're ready.